Spotting a scam can be difficult, so here's a story to help you avoid it.
The romance scam is one of the most common scams that we have seen, but can sometimes be one of the most difficult to convince members that they're falling victim to. Millions of people each year turn to dating sites or social media to meet people, so don't feel silly if this hits home with you. Rather, consider evaluating red flags if this story sounds all too familiar. Unfortunately, we have quite a few examples of the romance scam that we could share, but for now, let's focus on a member who we will refer to as Sally. Sally had lost her husband, and after some time, she finally felt comfortable enough to try to find someone to spend more time with. So she did what so many people who aren't comfortable or sure how to get back into the dating scene do. She created a profile on a popular dating app. One unassuming day, she received a message from a gentleman who seemed to be a suitable match. She messaged him back, and the two began to connect. He had a similar background, seemed to have similar interests, but unfortunately, he was an over-the-road truck driver who was never available to meet in person. But that was okay. The two messaged for quite some time back and forth, and this truck driver started to earn trust of Sally. One day, the truck driver made a request of Sally. He would write her a check, send it to her, and have her send back some Visa gift cards with funds from the check in order for him to have access to money while on the road. He sent her the checks, gave her the instructions to keep some for herself for her trouble. Sally didn't think too much of this. Seemed like a simple enough request, and she had the means to make it happen. So she cashed the checks, made out Visa gift cards, and sent them back to her companion. Little did she know that the checks were actually fraudulent. When she got word of that, she was out the money that she sent her truck driver and was on the hook for the entire balance of $2,500 out of her own pocket. She never heard from her truck driver friend again and had some debt that she owed, all because of something that was too good to be true. Romance scams can happen in a variety of ways. The moral of the story: if you're in a relationship with someone from a dating app or social media, be careful. For every success story that there are an equal amount, if not more, of stories where people are taken advantage of. There is usually a period of time for the relationship to build trust, but the person on the other side of the screen has some reason for not ever being available to meet in person. At some point, they will ask for a favor financially, or there will be some sort of emergency that requires you to send them money, gift cards, credit card info, online banking credentials, or some other form of personal financial information. Don't fall for it. These are the moments the scammers have been working towards and building trust for. If you are ever in a scenario like this, contact us and let us help you navigate the waters. It's always better to be too careful rather than too trusting. It can cost you a lot of money.